Hey, it's your girl Renee, and I want to give you my overall review of Ubisoft's Your Shape Fitness Devolved 2012. Now, I've been using the game for about 5 weeks, and I have absolutely loved it. And I see it as an integral part of my fitness routine moving forward. Let me tell you why. Now, I've explained that there are many different things that you can do. I mean, this is a game that you probably, I'm not even gonna say probably, I know I'm not gonna get bored with because there are so many different things, from dance to cardio, all these things that you can do to make your workout fun. Okay, maybe fun might be stretching it, but no, it's not actually, because the dance part is excellent and fun. All of it is excellent. So let me just tell you my overall routine. I start with a warm-up using jumping jacks, and then I move on to a cardio routine. And the cardio routine is high impact. It's very similar to if you were taking an aerobics class, like old school aerobics class at the gym. But it's really, really good. It utilizes full body workouts. So I work my large muscles in my legs, I'm working my arms, and definitely working my heart. After I do that for about 12 minutes, I move on to dance. I like dance, so I move on to African dance. With African dance and with all of the dances in the game, you actually have levels. So you'll start out learning the basic moves on the first level, and then you'll move up, and it's incremental as far as time goes. So usually what I will do is I will start by learning the dance moves, going quicker with the dance moves, moving on to a longer combination with the dance moves, and then finally having an entire 7-minute workout with the dance and the music. Sometimes I skip a couple of things, like once I get the dance steps down, I'll just like go from maybe level 1, 2 to just straight up to the entire dance routine. But with something like hip hop, definitely not my forte, so it takes me a little longer to catch on. And that's what I like about it, that even if the particular dance genre is not something that you're familiar with, you have the opportunity to learn the steps and then move on when you're most comfortable. So for me, I like African dance, and I do African dance, and I end up between the learning it and actually doing it, spending about 20 minutes doing that. And then I move on to boot camp. Now you might say, why do I add boot camp after I've done cardio and then I've done the dance and there's cardio involved in that? But I like boot camp because it really reminds me of old school calisthenics, and I like push-ups. Okay, I don't like push-ups, but I like the idea of doing push-ups, and to have the trainer pushing me to do the push-ups, it's really cool. And so I will do the push-ups. Usually I'll start with the full body, you know, not legs up, everything. Then I'll move on to, once I get sort of tired, I will go on my knees. But what I like about it is that I can move at my own pace. I have the ability to see myself, see my form on the screen, not just with push-ups, but for the entire game. And I like that I can correct myself. So it's almost like having a mirror that I can look at while I'm also looking at the trainer who's definitely doing the moves properly. And then finally, I end with the Zen meditation, which is almost like Tai Chi, a cool down which brings my heart rate down and, you know, stretches me out and gets me ready for the rest of my day. So that's the general workout that I do. Now the beauty of it is, if I don't have an hour to commit to doing all of that, then I can do pieces of it. I can just do my warm-up with the jumping jacks and do dance, or I can do cardio, or I can do boot camp. It kind of depends on how I feel on any given day. But if I do have an hour to devote to exercise, I will do that entire routine. And the great thing is that the game actually has saved that routine that I did for me, so I can just go back and replay it. But as I build up my library of workouts that I like, I will have them and I can do my various workouts. So what I really enjoy about the game is that I have the opportunity to choose the types of workouts that I like to do, try out things that I probably would not try out otherwise, have it in the comfort of my own home. I'm able to utilize weights if I decide to do that. I'm able to, you know, skip levels if not totally, but if, like with dance, I quickly pick up on a dance, I can skip certain levels and go ahead to the entire dance performance. I like having variety. I like having the ability to change up things. I mean, one of the great things about working out for me and staying consistent with it is having the ability to mix things up. And so this game actually gives me that and more. So if I had to rate this game on a scale from 1 to 10, I actually would give it a 10. I really like working out with the Xbox Kinect. I think it's like one of the best things going because you don't have to worry about holding anything in your hands and you're able to do, weights and push-ups, and it tracks you. I love that. And it works really well with this game. So I highly recommend it, particularly for the winter months when you may not want to get outside very much, or if you have young children because you want to work out in the house, you may have to work around their schedule. I highly recommend this game. I'd love to hear about whether or not you decide to get the game. And also don't forget that I'm actually going to be giving out a copy of the game. All you have to do is leave a comment. Tell me if you like my video. Just leave a comment and let me know or what type of feedback that you like on the game that I haven't covered. And you can be entered to win. Just visit my blog at cutiebootycakes.com. and you'll be entered to win your own copy of Your Shape Fitness Evolved 2012. It's your girl Renee signing out. Keep fitness in your life all the time.